Hello everyone, it's Monday. Welcome to the stream. My name is Estanie. My pronouns are she, her. I am a variety streamer, artist, and voice actress. Today we are going to be playing some more Blueprints because I want to play more Blueprints, so here we are. But before we do that, I will say hello to you all, and oh, right, I gotta turn off all my overlays, unfortunately, because my overlay thing, the website that I build my overlays in is currently under maintenance. So we're probably going to have an overlay-less stream, which also means no alerts. I won't have any alerts, and we'll just have to be okay with that. Hi, Saint. Hi, Furman. I hope you both are having a good Monday so far. I've had kind of like a sleepy Monday, weirdly enough. I've been yawning for like the past hour, but here I am anyway. Yes, I was trying to think, did I remember to do my Blue Sky post? And I did. I also remembered to reboot my computer, so hopefully it won't be too laggy. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well. I don't have much to say, so I'm going to launch the game. Oh, I do have to do my disclosure. I will do my disclosure while I'm loading up the game. As I have to say every time I play a Raw Fury game, I have a professional relationship with Raw Fury. I have to disclose that whenever I play any game that has been published by Raw Fury. Saint, I hope you enjoy. Oh, I gotta turn off this as well, don't I? Probably this. And probably this. There we go. Because, yeah, this is... Oh, wait. Wait. Ooh. I can leave chat on at least. But yeah, anyway, Saint, I hope you have a good dinner. I don't know if you're still here. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I won't say what I forgot in case Saint is still here. I'll wait until I actually load into the game. I've been reading through my notes while I've been waiting for things to reboot and, trying to figure out more things to go on. I think let's hit continue. And I will start talking about my thoughts. I haven't quite finished going through my notes, but I only have a couple more pages. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know what that is. So last time we played this, I did some experimentation. We drafted the antechamber to the outer room, and we found a note. And these are things I think I have to bring to the throne room. But I don't know what the scepter is. I also want to double check what I've written down for the castle puzzle, because I think I've written something incorrectly. Anyway. Let's grab some allowance. Oh, already lagging a little bit. Love that for me. I don't actually. But last time, we found a blue door that I don't know how to open. Oh, that's right. I also have the berry picker. Let's shelter, because I think that'll be some useful synergy with the berry picker. And we're starting with a metal detector and a lockpick and our key card, so that's good. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting today. What color do I want? I think I want blue rooms. Because of our blue tents, I think that'll be useful. All right, let's log into the network. We'll get an experiment going. Well, we're gonna do that because I get those a bunch. I don't think we need to get into the antechamber, so maybe we'll farm stars. So one thing I want to do is start drafting different blueprints to rank 8 to make the most of our blue tents. I'm actually very tempted. You know, let's do it. I don't have any keys, but I do have a lockpick kit, and I do have a key card. So let's... Hi, Epona. Let's start by going up the elevator. We're gonna start with the foundation. And we have... I don't know how many berries. I guess 3 berries? I was wondering where I might go to inquire about pricing for voice acting from you for a project. Ooh. I do not have any pricing listed because I don't know how to price that. But if you want to talk with me about it, you can send me an email to my business email, which is astani.business@gmail.com. It is also listed on all of my social media, so if you don't want to write that down, you should be able to copy it. It's in my About panel below the stream. It's listed on my Blue Sky. It's also listed in my Discord. That would probably be the best place to contact me about that. Thank you so much. If I don't respond to it, feel free to let me know either on Discord or in stream, because it's possible something might have gotten sent to my spam folder or it just didn't forward properly to my actual email that I check. Because sometimes it just does not catch everything. All right, start with this one. There's no time frame at the moment, so if it's been a while, I'll give a poke. Sounds good. Let's do a den. Ooh, and this is unlocked. Ooh, I want to do a trophy room, I think. Get more gems. I've been working on trying to get the day 1 trophy, but it's very hard. We'll try to approach it from the other side. Ooh, let's do an aquarium here. All right, let's pop up into the den. Because there should be a hidden note in here. There's lots of places for it to hide. Oh, we're on rank 7. Nope, it's not going to be in here. Let's do security. Oh, we could have done a second den. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, now there should be a hidden note in here because we're actually on rank 8. It's gotta be like a hidden one though, right? Because like there's definitely this blue note. But there should be a hidden one somewhere. Because of our blue tents. Where could it be hiding? I figured it'd be over here maybe, like tucked underneath the box? Or I was thinking maybe like behind the terminals here? I'm not seeing it. What about on the... No. Thought maybe it'd be like on the back of the tape? I don't see anything on the sides of the terminals. Or the bottom of the box. Look over here again. I can't seem to open the microwave. That would be a great place to hide it if you could open it. Oh, it's literally here. Surveillance recordings can only be accessed via the terminal located in security. We did know that. Via the terminal located in security. which I'm going to abbreviate to sec, because I don't want to add another line. Oh, and before we press on, let's actually access the security terminal. Because we want to bump up the security level to high because we've got a key card. I don't like any of these options, but I'm curious what we'll get out of the Nook. Because mostly right now I'm farming hidden notes. Where would you be hidden? I thought I was very clever sneaking behind this chair and there's nothing here. Oh. Is this it? No, that's decorative. Doesn't look like it's up there. Doesn't look like it's on the lamp. Doesn't look like it's on the side of the table. Doesn't look like it's in the Nook. Yeah, we're definitely still on rank 8. There should be something in here. Each blue room you draft on 8th rank will contain a hidden blue memo. Where could this be hiding? Is it here? Oh, that's very hard to spot. The rook can perform a special move with another piece. Like in chess? Does this have to do with the chessboard? Because I know that you can... like, you can swap a rook with a king. Or basically, I think you move the king in one, and then put the rook where the king was, and perform a castle? Wait. Wait a minute. Does this have to do with our castle puzzle? That might have to do with our castle puzzle. It was in the chess room. But the message on the wall is weird. Also, I need to slightly turn up my volume because I can barely hear the game. All right. I have a third den, but I think I'm gonna library here. We just need something that turns to the left. Well, let's pick a berry. Oh, office turns to the left. That works. And we got a key. Very nice. Oh, you know what? There's a king in here. And a rook. Oh, it's in the nook. If we get something with a rook that's in the same rank, maybe we could try... I'm trying to figure out how to do that on the chessboard. Alright, let's just try our key here. We want to draft something we've not drafted before. We've done the study. We've not yet done the observatory. We've not yet done the pool, and the pool lets us keep going, and it also has chests in it. Let's do the pool. And let's look for this hidden memo. They are quite well hidden. Could it be in here somewhere? Where could it be? Is it possible it's in one of the trunks? Because I certainly cannot open them. Currently. I'm gonna check by the pool rules one more time. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, it's up here! There's only one location in the estate where every room in the drafting pool can be drafted. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. I feel like it's gotta be the outer building, right? With the monk blessing. As I was reading this, I was trying to think, like, oh, it's probably going to be on the west, because in the West Wing is the only place where you can draft her ladyship's chamber. But then I remembered, oh, but you can't draft the East Wing hall in the west. So I think the only place where that would be the case is the outer room. The crown would be useful. We're not planning on entering the antechamber today, so let's go ahead and take that. Oh, that's right. I forgot I've got an experiment going. I've gotten so distracted by wanting to draft blue rooms on rank 8 that I forgot all about my tomorrow rooms. All right, let's see what we get here. Let's do the rumpus room. Okay, there's still something in here. A key. More coins. Car keys. All right, let's look through here and see what we can find. It's here. The real Alzara was an Arajan soothsayer who belonged to the royal court of Ares. He was banished from the realm in the 15th year of Araja for a prophecy that did not come to pass. Interesting. Okay. So some of these are historical, and some of these I think are giving us notes on how to solve certain puzzles. Okay, sorry, I had to mute and deal with something real quick. All right, so we got the rumpus room. I don't think I need to write down all of this, but I'll kind of write down a summary. What is the 15th year of Ajira? Oh, Ajira. I misread that as Araja. No, it's Ajira. We can translate that. I don't think we have edge. And we also don't have era, but that probably means era. What would edge mean? Maybe edge is a number? Because like Aj means first, Ja means last. So it could mean like second. Or it could mean something else. Okay, the real Azara was an Arajan soothsayer. I don't know if the Royal Court of Ares matters. I'll just put of Royal Court of Ares. Banished in Ejira. And then XTH era for a, I guess, an untrue prophecy? Sure. Okay. Oh, interesting. I can't even give him coins anymore. I kind of expected that, but it's interesting to have that confirmed. These are all interesting. Let's... Gosh. It does lock us out of this top corner. I think that's fine. Let's see. I've done the walk-in closet already, so let's do the garage. Because we can put a nook anywhere, but this is the only place we can do the garage. So I feel like that one would be harder to draft. And also, we've got car keys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kind of want to try to put a bedroom there. I feel like this is a very quiet and ponderful stream today. Just thinking so much about everything. Now that's a paint can lid. Let's see. Doesn't appear to be on the garage door itself. I don't think I'd have to open it. Ah, here it is. Wait, no, we have a couple. Okay, hold on. I don't think I've done this. Have I done this? The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. A small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. Hold on, I just read something about Sandy Heights. And by just read, I mean I went through and reread all of my notes while I was preparing to start the stream up. Where did I read that? It was in my basement notes. Where are my basement notes? Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. handwritten on a business card for the 100 Bells Tea House. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay, so they were all in cahoots together. I was wondering if the driver was being blackmailed, but no, he just wanted a piece of the action. The license plate on this car is an acronym? What? I was not expecting that. SWN. Oh, okay, hold on. SWN-SNG. Southwest North, South North G? What would G be? An acronym for what? Because yeah, I'm thinking directions. Southwest north, but then it goes south north. What would that mean? And then what would the G mean? It could also be like Sinclair was not something something G. I'm gonna be noodling over that for a while. I'm gonna pick a berry. Oh, well, that is not what I wanted to be there. Also, interestingly, I think the last time I picked a berry, I got a boiler room. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I think we've already got something there, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's 6. So we want to try to put, I think, a bedroom here. Which is going to be difficult. Let's do an observatory. Oh, and of course, we're sheltered from the aquarium today. These are all bad. Let's do a pump room. Because I want to drain the water out of the aquarium and then go back and look at it. So we may as well fill up the reservoir. So the aquarium is number 3. Number 3 goes to tank 1. feel a bit bad for the fish, but I think this is going to be interesting. Well, I say it's going to be. I'm hoping we'll learn something interesting, but we'll see. I have it ready to fill back up because I don't think I want to leave it drained. Okay. There's an X! Okay. Patio. X beneath grill. I don't see anything here. Or in this hallway that I've not been able to figure out. Okay, and there's another one in the laundry. Hi, Crit. Unfortunately, we don't currently have alerts because my thing that I do my overlays through is under maintenance right now. But thank you so much for the 74 months. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I hope you are well. What about here? Oh, there's an arrow pointing. Which filing cabinet is that? Is it between two shelves? Digging the vibe of this room. It is a room. We are in an aquarium, but we're looking at, because the aquarium is a prismatic room. Better than the bot service for the alerts, I suppose. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. I just really wanted to play more blueprints, so that's why we're here. And I decided to drain all the water out of the aquarium to see if I could see anything better that I had missed, because there are certain rooms being depicted here, like the laundry room, the archive, we've got the patio here, a hallway that I've not been able to place, so I don't think this actually exists, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of hidden message in there. And then this bedroom, I'm also not sure if it exists. It might. This might be just the regular bedroom. But yeah, I got a pump room right here. And so I drained all the water out to see, like, maybe there was like something hidden on the floor or something. And Yeah, there's like an arrow here. I don't know quite what that's pointing to, aside from it's definitely pointing to a filing cabinet. And then a couple of X's in front of certain things. So now I need to get my hands on a shovel and those rooms so I can dig there and see what's what. However, I do want to put the water back in because the poor fish. Listen, it was only for a minute. They'll be fine. Okay. None of these really matter. Let's do a dark room. Because I'm sheltered from that. Okay, we can go out the other side of the aquarium, and we can always go back down the foundation if we get stuck. Let's do our third den. Do need to start getting some tomorrow rooms, though. Let's do a workshop, because that gives us a decent chance to get a shovel. I mean, I'll also take a hammer. Let's do a drawing room. You apart. Let's redraw. You can do a boudoir. Why not? Let's do a conference room. Because that way, if we end up with a lot of things spreading through the estate, it'll just go there and that'll be helpful for me. Hi, Winter. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I also hope you're doing well. Let's... Let's do an attic. Okay, good. I've got my shovel. I don't think I want that. 4. That's 5. 6. 7. Where's the 8th? Did I already pick it up? Maybe I already picked it up. Oh, no, it's a key. Oh. There's 9 items in here. So if we wanted, we could make a power hammer. I don't know if I do want to do that, though. I'm on the I'm on the road to recovery from some ick, so that's something. That is something. I'm glad to hear that you are recovering. I'm sorry to hear that you've been under the weather, but I'm glad to hear that it is improving. Let's do the kennel. Now that we've got a shovel and a dog to pet. Good dog. Okay. I need to find another place to write. So I want to keep all my blue tent notes together. It sure is. I'm so glad to hear you're improving. Okay, what all can we potentially still draft? Foundation, no. Entrance hall, no. So we've got a rotunda, we've done. A parlor. Break room. No, we've done a break room. Gallery. Room 8. Hallway closet. Attic. Storeroom, so that's 6. Music room. Locker room. Den. Wine cellar, that's 10. Trophy room. Ballroom. Pantry. Vault. Office, that's 15. Drawing room. Library. Chamber of Mirrors. Drafting studio. Utility closet. 15. Yes, good dog. Boiler room. Pump room. Workshop. Lab. Sauna, that's 20. Okay, I'm gonna leave because we have what? How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I assume I can fit 10 on a page. Coat check, mailroom, freezer, dining room, observatory, aquarium. Let's see. Let's say I can fit 12 on a page. So this would be 12, 24, 36. So let's just leave all of this. We might end up leaving too much space, but I think that's fine. So I'm gonna restart the castle puzzle. Because I'm not sure I filled in everything correctly. And I want a little bit more space to work. I don't even count correctly. Oh, and then there's another 4. Okay, so it's close to 40? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we have CA, and then that looks like that is directly beneath it, STLE. So it's probably ET. Oh, and I think there were only 2 dashes after each of the castle letters. Okay. I know Blueprints is totally your jam right now, but have you seen any of the stuff in the new Satisfactory 1.1 update? I have not. I have been completely enraptured by this game. What have they added? Do I do a den? I don't like a den here. Let's do a sauna, and then we can backtrack to either the aquarium or the entrance hall. And it also triggers our experiment, which we like. Ooh, you can dismantle the wrecks now. That is very nice. I think this one. No. This one. S-I-X-O-R-O. Okay. Oh, I can actually dig here. Let's do it. Oh, hypertubes have branching as well, so you have meter travel spaghetti. Very nice. How does the branching work? Do you like, ooh, 3 gems, 25 coins. I will take that. Do you like have to hit a direction as you are going through the tube, or does it like stop and let you pick? I'm beeping. Key. And again. Ah, key. How many mechanical rooms do I have? I don't know that I have any. I have I have boiler room. I have security. The mechanarium would be 3. I have the pump room, so that's 4. Let's try the mechanarium. It's a 2-path junction, and you select what you'd like to be by either leaning or hitting E. Okay. Yeah, that does sound very nice. Also, Ada makes fun of you for putting up cosmetic pieces. That sounds accurate. I remember something similar happening. The last time I played Satisfactory was around Christmas time, because I always have to play the Advent. And I was being ruthlessly mocked. None of these options are good. I guess we'll do the pantry because it gives me food and lets me go up. And then we can go back down through the foundation and up through the entrance hall. We might actually run out of steps here, which is interesting. Let's use the secret garden key. It's not the best place for it, but it will put food in our conference room. And if I'm going to be hitting the entrance hall, that will be useful for me. Okay, dig spot. Added some auto connections for blueprints as well, belts and power lines. I don't know what that means. But now that GeForce Now allows me to connect my Epic game library to them so I can play... Ooh, dining room. I think we got a dining room. So I can play my Epic games on GeForce Now. I am more inclined to maybe coming back to streaming Satisfactory again. And cutting down plants has an animation. The trees fall over instead of just poofing. Nice! Okay, so we're gonna go back down through the foundation. I have a lot more steps that I could backtrack normally, but why backtrack normally? Well, actually, let's go ahead and do this first. I want to do, I think, just a regular key. Just you talking is nice. You talking about factories would be chef's kiss. Let's do a chamber of mirrors, because we can possibly get to it from the other side. And it will give us a lot of keys if we can manage that, though at that point we probably won't need the keys. But no, I was mostly just thinking, like, as we're talking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I could probably totally do factory stuff again. It'll probably be a little while. I have a lot on my plate at the moment. A lot of things I want to play, but I could do Satisfactory again. I do like Satisfactory. And I've only barely scratched the surface of trains. So there's a lot left to uncover. Here's the thing though, Winter. Once Blueprints is done, I still have so many other things to do. I want to finish Wanderstop. I have Baldur's Gate 3 to play once I finish with Dragon Age the Veilguard. And there's other things as well that I've surely forgotten about that I want to play. You can finish this? I mean, I could finish my stream of this. Joking aside, yes, there is. I believe there will be a point where I'm out of puzzles and will no longer have any incentive to play. Hopefully they don't find you in a few years frantically building an endless mansion. But, well, I mean, why not? Let's... I don't have a break room yet, so let's do a break room. Oh. What does a slash mean? Maybe cut in half? Yes, it does. Okay, great. Love this. 11 cut in half is what? 5.5? And then round to the nearest whole number, which would be 6. Minus 1 is 5. Well, I did want to do a dead end here, so clock tower is perfect, actually. because it's a tomorrow room, so it triggers my experiment. It gives me keys tomorrow for having drafted tomorrow rooms, which means we'll have at least 4 keys tomorrow. Did we ever get a rook? I don't think so. I can see you standing making a palace with all kinds of puzzles and things just to confuzzle and perplex others and laughing maniacally as a Staney do. It's true, I am a maniacal laugher. It's been clipped and everything. One thing I want to draft, and I don't know if it's going to happen today, is, I think I done. I want to draft a chapel. Well, let's redraw. I've got dice. Let's do a workshop. I wish I could rotate this. But I need to make sure we can get into this chamber of mirrors, so here we are. I don't think we've gotten a single shop today, which again makes sense. I don't think I want a bonus boudoir. I already have 2. I don't think I want a bonus parlor either. I'm not really interested in bloating my draft pool that much. Unfortunately, unless I go back up, well, that's fine. Let's go into a conservatory. Alright, I want the secret passage to be very common. The music room, I think can be standard because it's kind of nice. Library, I think unusual is also fine for a library. I don't want it to be rare. Let's redraw. And redraw again. I think we can just end it here with a no contact delivery for tomorrow. And then maybe tomorrow we choose green for our color. And hopefully we end up with a shovel. Because yeah, we can choose a color every morning because of our power. There's definitely an implication. I guess I'll write this down here. I'll write it to the side, I guess. Okay, so places we found notes. We found one in the kennel. We found one in the locker room. I know that there's one in the secret passage. And then one possibly in the vault. And then I'm gonna do a little star here. Note in Nook suggests we can literally castle with a rook and a king? I don't know how we would do that though. So when they say corporate hunting, are these free-range CEOs, or I did not... Was that something to do with our manor name? Because I did not read that. Otherwise, I don't know what you're referencing. Corporate Hunting Lodge of the Future. Gotcha. All right, we got a sleeping mask. We got some keys. Seemed like an odd name. Yeah, so the manor is always named after like you getting room combos. So I'm guessing we were a hunting lodge because we had the kennel and then something else, probably the trophy room. And we were corporate because we had the conference room and the office. Let's do the tool shed. Oh, and we're gonna pick green. Yeah, it's not random at all. And then of the future was because we drafted so many tomorrow rooms. Let's start with a workshop. And what I would like to get is just like a cloister right out the gate. Let's do a kennel. And pet a dog, of course. Good dog. Let's do a hallway, I guess. I think our cloister's a little bit rare, so... Ooh. Let's do the exhibit. We make use of the security doors. The issue, though, is if we do... If we do a cloister, we will not have any more gems. In fact, I don't think we will have the gems to... draft any more green rooms, so we might want to draft something else before getting a cloister. Okay, I did want to take a look. They are associated with colors, aren't they? Kind of. There's a lot of red. Do we know if there's an actual end game, or did the devs wear everyone out at some point except for Staney? So I think that there is a possibility to run out of puzzles. We still have a few leads to follow up on. I don't know what the actual end game entails, though. Okay, so... So this one definitely has purple. So... I'm gonna make a note, angel colors. And that makes sense because purple is associated with bedrooms. So we have Mila. That's number 5. Oh, I should put them in numerical order because that'll be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mila, the maid. Purple. Also with Crit Witch, who appears purple, true. And then we have the first one is the gardener. It's red and green, but it's probably green. What is the name of you again? It's like Rena? Rena, the groundskeeper. We have Joya the baker. I think I might just put cook. Yellow. Then we have Dowager the farmer. I don't see a prevailing color. Like, it could be pink. I want to look because one of the realms was associated with farming. And if their color is pink, I would probably say that angel is probably associated with pink. I just need to flip back to my notes where I wrote down all of those sigils. White. The pink one was Vera, which doesn't make sense for this one to be pink. So I think I'm just gonna make a guess. Wait, question mark? Because that's the realm associated with farming. I can't really, I don't know what else would be here. Also, is there? No, I thought maybe there was something hidden behind this sun. It's still possible that there is, but I'm not sure. Okay, 6, we've got our equestrian. That is Lydia. I suppose the rider? And I'm not sure what color would be associated with you. I'm seeing yellow, but I saw yellow on the other ones. I'm seeing black, but I feel like other things fit black better. We've got Vea the chimney sweep. Could be orange. Because the halo behind her is quite dark. I do believe that Orinda, which is this one, has to be black. So we're missing orange and pink. There's no pink in here. Whereas this one definitely has some pink. This one also has pink. In fact, maybe Joya the cook is pink and not yellow. Well, yellow or pink? Question mark. Now this one, there's definitely purple and red in here. Red does not make... We are missing red. But that really doesn't make sense for Fen Aries. So Lydia the Rider could be yellow. Let's see, because blue's not significant, so we can ignore the blue backgrounds. red and green, purple and gray, pink and yellow, red and pink. Because yeah, that's definitely not the same color as this purple. That's more of like a magenta. So I guess Dowager could be white or red? And then the chimney sweep looks like it's either black or orange? It's not clear. I was hoping that these colors would be a bit more clear. I don't even know if there's anything to do with that. I just have an inkling that there's a connection there I'm missing. These are all bad. Let's pick a berry. Ooh, give me a shovel. Give me a shovel. I need a shovel. For having a higher chance of drafting green rooms or drawing green rooms, we're not getting very many green rooms. A box that displays the word true is false. Could be true. A box that displays the word gems is empty. Could be true. The white box is true and does not contain gems. We'll see. Hi, Corey. If this is true, this is false. Which either means a white box is true and contains gems, or the white box is not true and either does or does not contain the gems. Oh yeah, it's definitely a higher chance. Just that chance is already quite low, apparently. How are you doing, Corey? I hope you're well. All right, let's see if we can find out anything that has to be false. A box that displays the word gems is empty. If that's true, this is empty and this is empty, which means that has the gems. So, if this is true, this would also be true. And then this would also be true. No, this would be false. And then that makes it true. So, that's not possible. So, this box cannot be true. A box that displays the word gems is empty is false, which means one of these is true, and this can't be true because the white box is true and does not contain gems is false. The white box is not true. Whether or not it contains gems, we don't know. And then we know that this has to be true. A box that displays the word true is false. It's this one. Now the question is this one's also false? Wait, a box that displays the word gems is empty. Wait, hold on. No, that has to be true. Because these both display the word gems, one of them has to be empty. So this one is true. The white box is true and contains gems, or does not contain gems, must be false, because if this is false, we have a paradox of where it's true and false at the same time. So this is false, but we know that the white box is true, which means it must contain the gems. Logic. These are not exciting options. Let's pick a berry and see what we get. Oh, okay, it's fine. I wanted to come back to the vault anyway. It's the 23rd of January. I've been at this for a while. Oh, Corey, thank you so much for the 65 months. Unfortunately, we don't have alerts right now because my alert website is undergoing maintenance. But thank you so much for the 65 months. I very much appreciate it. Ooh, we've got a rook here. What happens if we put something with a king in it over here? Is it this one? ID. I just don't know if it is CID or CI something, or if it's C something I. So I think I'm gonna do ID over here, putting it to the left of the puzzle so I can fill it in later. I'm redoing my information on the castle puzzle because I feel like I've put some stuff in the wrong order, and also just kind of like how I've written it, it's very cramped and I can't quite make sense of what my notes are, so I just kind of want to redo it. So I'm in the process currently of trying to redraft the rooms and look at the notes again, look at the clues again. Not excited about any of these. The indoor nursery would be useful, but it's so out of the way, I kind of don't want to put it there. So let's just pick a wild berry. It's our last berry. We got a rumpus room. Hooray. I will take the money. Okay, so let's go through the exhibit, I guess. I didn't put the crown back, so now we've got to take the crown again. Whoopsie. Oh, I would like a terrace. It does lock us off, but we can go up through the foundation. I mean, that's kind of fun. Let's do that. Also, let's just get a good look at this guy. I don't think you're anything I think you're just a monk. Or a priest or something. I don't think you're anything special. We did see that, I think, in one of our visions, though. Ooh. I do not want to put the cloister here because I want to possibly put 3 different rooms off of it. So let's redraw. We'll do our dovecote. I still need to get my hands on a shovel. Let's do a den. And we'll do an observatory. I'm gonna do a Geist bedroom. The pantry would let us keep going, but we can go off the entrance hall. That's a pawn. Okay, we're looking for either a study or what? An office? Okay, not today. Or at least not here. We could still potentially do it further on. Thinking so much. Let's see. I do feel like there's probably another order to the angels. I'm just not sure what it would be. But there's just something in my gut that's telling me there's something more to do with the angels. And I think it's specifically because there was one of them pictured down in some of the sanctum artwork. I was really hoping... You know what? I'm gonna redraw. Sure. We'll do the starfish aquarium. That's silver key. I want a cloister. Thank you. Okay, good. We can do a courtyard to increase our luck. It's the whole reason why I did green stuff today. I really don't want to do a solarium, but I guess we're doing a solarium. I just want to max out our luck. And we'll do spare veranda. There we go. That's as lucky as we could possibly be. Unless we draft a second cloister. And then do it again. Which technically is possible. Okay, we have our shovel. The goal now is a patio, which we have. We need to go back to the patio. We also want to get a laundry. I wonder if luck has to do with being able to find items in rooms. Let's do an attic. I don't think I want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. There should still be one more item up here. Because that's 7, but there should be 8 items. Oh, key. There we go. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here, I think we want to try to put a bedroom there. I mean, let's get the lavatory out of... Ooh. Oh. That's okay. I don't think we're going to get that today anyway. Let's get the lavatory out of circulation. All right, let's go off of the veranda. Regular lock. Let's go. Oof. I don't want any of these. Let's do security. Set the security level to high, and then we can get out of here. We want something that turns right. I guess we're doing the laboratory, which is good because I totally forgot to set an experiment, so we can do that here. Ooh. Let's do this, because we have a lot of upgraded floor plans. Alright, so down here we can do a dead end. I think let's do Lost and Found. Oh, you know, maybe I should have done the office. Because that's on rank 8 and we could have gotten a note. Probably should have done the office. That's okay. We'll have plenty of times to do it again. The office isn't super rare. I just wasn't thinking. It's all good. Okay. We want to turn left. I mean, or we could go straight. Let's do the gallery. I don't want to do the rotunda. And this will give us a hidden note in here somewhere. So let's see if we can find this hidden memo. There really are not that many places where it can hide. Okay, where the heck is... Oh, there it is. The titles are synonyms. They sure are. The hands holding the box are both cool and creepy. They are like little thinker statue things. But they lowered down, I think, when we solved some of the puzzles. And then the glass case lowered down when we lowered the others. Okay, gallery. Fortunately, we've already solved that. Corey, if you're still here and lurking, we got a couple of interesting messages. One of the things that I've been doing in this particular playthrough is drafting blue rooms on rank 8 and writing down some of the interesting messages. And one of the ones from the garage was really interesting because it said that the license plate on the car is an acronym. I don't know to what, but I'm very intrigued. Ooh, the laundry room's tempting, but that actually doesn't end my run. We're doing the laundry room. There's a dig spot here. There's a dig spot here. A file cabinet key likely opens up a drawer somewhere on the estate. Is that in the archives? So, Corey, another thing that we found. I will head back to the aquarium to show you. I don't know if you can see it because I ended up... So, This is the laundry room. You can't really see it because there's water in the way, but I wanted to get a clearer idea of what was in these rooms, especially because I've been trying to figure out for ages what this hallway is supposed to be. So I drained the water out of the aquarium because I ended up happening to draft a pump room off of an aquarium. And there's an X here. There's an X here. And there's an arrow here. So what we are going to be doing, ideally, and if I get an archive, I'm drafting it because we have a patio. Yeah, I really was not expecting that. So I'm really hoping we can get our hands on an archive. Okay. Let's do the break room. Sho, you made it! Hi, Sho. No, I hope you can go back to sleep, though. Just gotta close some windows. Fair enough. Archives! I have to. Okay. Which cabinet? This cabinet. March 10th, 1886. Reddington Herald. Peace. Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital was bittersweet. It was a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of the Reddington Herald, join all of the citizens of Reddington in welcoming this new era of peace, and formally retract and disavow all prior printed support of House Desolates. So that's not that long ago. Just over 100 years ago. This current regime is young. Royals flee in defeat. For shame, oh you cowardly coattails. In our most trying hour we clung, and in yours you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Teskin, did not express much sympathy for his fallen enemy. The royals' family's departure was not unexpected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realm of Araja had been circulating even before the war's end. However, the suddenness of their departure has left many of their supporters feeling abandoned. It is a disgrace, a betrayal of the people they swore to protect. They have fled to foreign lands seeking comfort and refuge while their people suffer and struggle to rebuild. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in times of adversity, who will not abandon us when we are afraid and at our most vulnerable. Okay. Hold on, is there anything else in here? No. And it's a blue folder, interestingly enough. And this folder's a white folder, it looks like. Or is it also blue? Might also be blue, actually. Okay, well, we can still attempt to go up here. We're looking to go to the right. Conference room it is. Oh. Oh, we wanted to do a bedroom here. Oh well, it's fine. Next time. Oh, 8 gems. I have so many gems. Okay. Oh. I don't think this is gonna go well for us, but let's just see. Well, it's break room. Okay, we are gonna backtrack. Because I need to get back down to that patio. I can't believe that was hiding there the whole time. Okay, from here, just straight to the hallway. Pet a dog. Good dog. Another cabinet key. Okay, back to the archive we go. And then I guess we'll just end in a break room because I don't think there's any way we can get here because I don't think we drafted a room that will allow us to open the antechamber. Good night, show. Sleep well. I'm putting little asterisks by the blue notes of the blue tents. Blue notes of the blue tents, that sounds weird. But there are notes given to us by the blue tents that are giving us hints to things that we've not yet uncovered, and some of it we have uncovered. upgrade disc! And a birth certificate. East Reddington Hospital. That's the symbol of Fen Aries. Certificate of birth. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair in the hospital at 4:05 a.m. on Tuesday, the 22nd day of January in the 6th era, 1958. In witness whereof East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true, as verified by its duly authorized officer of the Fen Aries Registrar of Persons, Lydia Rician Rose is the doctor, Sarah Drivian of the registrar's office. Why is this significant? It tells me my mom's birthday. Okay. File cabinet info. Archives. 1 key hidden beneath patio. Hey, your mom's an Aquarius. Good for her. Mom's birth certificate. We already knew that she was born to Simon H. Sinclair and Lady Clara Epson. We already know her name, Mary Matthew Epson, so the only new information is that she was born on January 22nd. (1958) at 4:05 a.m. But then we also have 2 new names. Ooh, actually, that does give us some new information. Because we could try EPSEM in the computer as a possible admin key. And then there's also Lily Rose and Sarah Drivian, who probably aren't in there but are more names that we could try. Drivian. Also, I feel like I've seen Rician before. Go to my notes on... I have like a whole section of notes categorizing the different names we've uncovered. Minus family member, or at least... Oh, I'm thinking Rygar, not Rician. Okay. One of our cousins is Rygard Farine, and Rician made me think of that. Okay, so then the second note that we found, the key was hidden beneath laundry room. info on Fen Ares winning the war. March 10th, 1886. And then we'll put royals fled to Eurasia. Oh, I didn't read the second page. We need to finish reading this. December 9th, 1924. Oh, I think this confirms it. Desolate's princess born in exile. In the 4 decades since the end of the war, little news has reached our news desk regarding the former royals whose life in exile has remained a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desolates the Fourth, broke that silence on Tuesday when he announced the birth of his daughter, the Princess Caitlin J. Ari, who, in keeping with Eurasian tradition, was endowed with her mother's surnames. Close supporters of that exiled family are, of course, concerned, as this public announcement displays a notable shift in conduct for the royals and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to the public sphere, a change that would undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in our realm. We don't have a Caitlin J. Ari in our family tree, but we do know from the letter that we were able to translate from Clara Epson, probably to our mom, it says in there, your name is Jari, as in your family lineage is Arajan royalty, which strongly implies, as I suspected after learning about Desolates, we are related. We're a literal prince. I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. Okay, Princess Caitlin J. Ari. Born on 12/9 potentially. (1924). Her birthday might be earlier than that, but that's the date that this was published. To exiled prince Rolf Desolates. Grandson of Desolates the Fourth. I don't know if it's just Arajan daughters who keep their mother's surnames, or if it's all Arajan children. Which I also speculated about when we were looking at the family tree, and Mary Matthew Epson she took her mother's surname, Lady Clara Epson. She's not a Sinclair, she's an Epson. We're learning so much good info. Okay, let me just double check, make sure there isn't yet. Oh, there's more pages. Oh, and that's a hint on the sigil. Okay, one more page. Tensions rise on southern border, January 11th, 1929. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways has caused increasing tensions with our southern neighbor Araja, who has for many generations relied on our realm's rail tracks for northern passage to Arch Aries. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with Araja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended at an impasse. Early reports have alluded that the addition to their own demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former House of Desolates be revoked. Interesting. Okay, so 1/11/1929. Railways in Fen Aries dismantled. Trade negotiations failed. Oh, I should specify with Araja. Demanded revocation of Desolate's asylum. Which is wild, considering that whoever was, like, actually participating in the war, probably pretty dead at this point. Or very, very old. But they were so threatened. Like, this was 5 years after, not even 5, 4 years and 1 month after Caitlin was born. The trade talks fell apart. Because they were so threatened by this princess. Wild. Let's call it a day. A garden menagerie, because we had 7 green rooms, a kennel, A dovecote and an aquarium. Oh, now I get it. Sorry, that just occurred to me. There's one of the upgrades for the cloister that says if you draft a room off of this cloister that has an animal in it, it does a thing. I don't remember what the thing it is that it does. I didn't use my upgrade disc. Oh, we're gonna have to archive again. I forgot I had it because I got so bogged down in all of the stuff we had just learned. Hopefully it's still there in the archive. That doesn't mean I'm gonna have to draft an archive again, and I don't want to. But anyway, these are rooms with animals in them. So anyway, do one more day. Okay, we gotta get that last upgrade disc. I need to make a note. Where are my upgrade disc notes? Archive. Bottom. Cabinet. Drawer. And that would be the last one if we can get it. I mean, we could force it by being like, hey, let's draft some red rooms today. Let's see what our options are here. Let's draft. Oh, we could do black rooms. Interesting. No, we're gonna do red rooms. I might regret it, but we're doing it. All right, log in to network. And then I also forgot I wanted to go to the grotto. Grotto? Yeah, I guess. Let's see. Guess we'll do this. Alrighty. This is a perfect time to do archive because we're sheltered from it. All right, I'm gonna go do this upgrade disc before I forget, and I'm also gonna see if I can log in with any of the names that were listed on the birth certificate. Oh, interesting. They're back here. Huh. All right, our final upgrade is the storeroom. Well, that's a little disappointing. Okay, I guess we'll do keys in the storeroom. Sure. All right, before I run off. Let's see. Okay, I didn't expect that. But I had to try. All right. Okay, just rocks. I'm looking for secrets everywhere. Okay. Ooh. Let's make this a lot less uncommon. Actually, let's make it commonplace. That's going to make that so much easier if I ever want to... I actually don't think I need that to be standard. I've bought everything out of it so we can make it unusual. I think this is fine to be unusual. There's almost never anything in there that I want. I have a feeling, though, there's probably 2 more file cabinet keys, because there's at least 2 more drawers. I don't know if we can open all of them. Don't want any of these. Well, I mean, let's just do the furnace, because we're already more like... Oh, I guess we're going to be sheltered from this. That's annoying. But we do have a shovel. I should have done a different room. Because being sheltered from the furnace is silly. I'm already more likely to draw red rooms. But it's fine. Everything is fine. Let's get the lavatory out of the drafting pool. Oh, there's gems in here. I don't think I've ever seen an item in here before. Huh. So at least one more, because I think we're too short to read in that one. All right, let's do the weight room, because I want to be sheltered from it. Chapel is fine. Let's do the den. let's do the locksmith because I don't have any keys except for the key card. So let's buy a lockpick kit. We'll buy a special key. Ooh, I'll take that. And let's just get like 6 keys. Then we're gonna go off of the den, I think. This is a good place for the closed exhibit. Let's do the vestibule. And then we're going to do the observatory. I want to get her ladyship's chamber. Oh, this is dead end rooms. We're not clicking that. These are all bad. Yeah, let's do the foyer. Well, let's put lost and found here. Yeah, I don't think I want any of that. Ooh, that's actually a really interesting place to put the Chamber of Mirrors. But I kind of don't want it. Because I've mostly drafted red rooms today and I don't want more. I only have 10 steps left. How'd that happen? Oh, I think I wasn't sheltered from the weight room when I drafted it because I probably already had the lavatory. Okay, turns out I desperately need a kitchen. Or a dining room. I guess we'll do showroom. Commissary could help. A tunnel will get us into the antechamber, which is not that useful. You have food. You have bananas! I'm eating all your bananas. And I'm gonna buy a set of gems. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think they had actual items. Okay. Ooh. Well, I gotta do the treasure trove. because it will let me buy things from the showroom, which will be useful. And also we get to open this. So where's my list of treasure trove notes? I'm gonna probably have to transpose these onto a new page. There's no realm that flies the white flag. That's a lie. Boxes marked with moons always contain false statements, but that's false. We know that that's not. Oh, this is a pink box. Green memo and blue box with a moon. Pink boxes marked with moons always contain false statements, and we know that this is false. So this is pink box. I'm doing this in the wrong order. I'm gonna get myself confused. Green memo in pink box with moon symbol. There is no realm that flies the white flag, which is false. All right. Silver spoon. Master key. I'm assuming it's not going to get spent. Oh, wait, hold on. We should use the secret garden key here, though. Okay. Well, let's use the master key and just see if we get to keep it. I feel like the answer is yes. I don't think I need the pump room, so let's do a classroom. I don't think we need... Ooh, there should be a hidden note in the aquarium. I should go check. I don't really need the vault. I don't want to do maid's chamber. Don't really need the breaker box. Let's redraw. let's get the gymnasium out of the pool. And also, we can still cross to get into the antechamber if I so choose. Alright, where's the note going to be hidden in here? It's possible it's like in one of the tanks? That seems weird. Especially because, like, you can always click on the memos to make them big. And if it's in the tank, you wouldn't be able to click on it. I was expecting it to be like over here, but I guess that's the obvious place to put it. This is definitely a blue room, right? Yeah, there's blue right here. Where could it be? I really am not seeing it. I feel like the plate... Yeah, I was thinking the place to hide it would be on the glass somewhere. Because it would blend in quite well. But so far, I'm not... Oh, there it is. This tank contains a red herring. I believe that because this room doesn't exist. Also, hello, Corio. Welcome on in. I'm just writing a quick note about that. I did suspect that. Good to know it's true, which means this is not a red herring. I think that's just a regular bedroom. There's no native dig spot in there that I could find. So that suggests to me that we do have to try to draft it. Vanna! Hi, Vanna! Oh, sorry, our alerts are broken at the moment, but welcome on in, Raiders! Hello, hello! Hi, Joba! Hi, Cunnies! Hi, Strix! Hello, Pika! Hello, Mr. Mops! Welcome on in, everybody! Vanna, how was your stream? I saw on Blue Sky that you were doing some repo. Okay, sounds good, Vanna. It was so fun, great crew tonight. I'm so glad you had a good time. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Zestani. My pronouns are she, her. I am a variety streamer, artist, and voice actress. We're doing some blueprints tonight. This is going to be our last day in blueprints tonight, though, because it's almost midnight and I do have to get to bed so I can go to work tomorrow. Just as a heads up, two things. One, I do have a relationship with Raw Fury. I do have to disclose that whenever I play a Raw Fury game, and since there's a whole bunch of you, I figure I should let you all know. But two, we are very, 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 very late game. If you care at all about spoilers for this game, and if you think you're going to play this at all, you absolutely should care about spoilers. Or if you're currently playing this, you should absolutely care about spoilers. Thank you so much for rating. Please drop a follow. Then close the stream because I don't want to ruin this game for anybody who has any interest in playing this or would like to play it. I don't think with where we're at right now, there's any way that I could not spoil you on something pretty deep and late game. So please keep that in mind. Please view responsibly. Again, thank you so much for coming on over for the raid. But this is like one of those games like Outer Wilds, Return of the Obra Dinn. I'm trying to think of other games I've played that are very important to go in without spoilers. Basically any puzzle game, I would say. So anyway, I've done my disclaimer. I've done my due diligence. Welcome on everyone who is staying after the raid. I am deciphering clues. And I need more steps. Do I have a conference room? No. So I'm just going to have fruit scattered all throughout my house. Oh, we do still have a master key. Nice. Oh, no, that's not going to work. I was thinking, oh, maybe the master key unlocks that door that I want to unlock. I don't believe it does. There wasn't a keyhole. I can't imagine. Okay. Let's head back to the foundation. We can go to the right. Delicious turnip. Honestly, I'm not mad about that because I really needed the steps. I mean, I guess we'll do a conference room here. It would have been nicer to have one before doing the secret garden, but that's okay. Let's go this way. Let's do the courtyard if we can get some more gems. Okay, from here, we want this to be a blue room we haven't drafted before. I don't believe we've done the den yet, so let's do the den. We've done the nook and security, so this is a good option for us. Okay. Yeah, we are on rank 8. Let's look around. Lots of places for the note to be hiding. be funny if it was on the fire. Uh... Hmm. Make these notes very hard to spot, and then it makes me question, did I draft this in the right spot? I'm pretty sure that I did. Rank 8. It is blue. There should be a note in here somewhere. Okay, it's on the beams. Back of the room chair. Where could it be? Tucked into a swan. Where is it? I think those are just books. Oh, it's here. Oh, we already know that one. The sin associated with this room is often associated with one's use of time. We've already solved that puzzle, but thank you. Okay. Ideally, we'd get a room that allows us to turn to the right. I mean, let's do the music room. That will allow us to turn to the right. And we'll get a key. Oh, I say a key. We'll get a note in here. I mean, we will get a key. But also we get to look for a hidden note. So where to start? Where to start? I guess in the corner with the chair. Oh, I am gonna run a quick minute of ads to push the ad break back. While I'm doing that, I'm just gonna be poring over this room looking for a blue note. See y'all after the break. Okay, the ad break should be done. And you didn't miss anything because I have not yet found the note. It's somewhere. It's definitely somewhere. Oh, there it is. There is a major key hanging on a wall in the safe house. There's keys on the walls in the safe house? We're gonna have to go back to the safe house. There's a major key hanging on a wall in the safe house. Okay, I think that means I might need the pump room again then. Let's do a tomorrow hallway. All right. For this one, we want to turn left. Or we could just... Well, I don't really need keys. Good night, Corey. Thank you so much. Let's redraw. Ooh. You know what? I'm tempted to do the laundry room. Let's do it, because I want to see if we can dig in that same spot again. No, it is dug up. It's just going to have a dig spot in it now. Okay, good to know. Okay, so let's head to the pool. I guess we'll do the veranda. I really don't want the maid's chamber. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if I have fewer items laying around because I'm not really looking for items at this point. So if it's oriented correctly, I'm not that mad at it. Let's do the drawing room. All right, what do we got here? Let's do the reading nook. I don't know that I care about a library. I definitely don't care about a kennel, but let's just go ahead and do the kennel because it doesn't dead end. And we got to pet a dog. Good dog. I'm gonna redraw. I wish I could rotate. Let's just do a hallway. Do a kitchen. I don't really need the steps. Do we have a break room already drafted? No, so we're kind of looking for a break room. So I guess let's redraw. Well, we'll do a sauna then. I should have done the pump room! No! It's okay, I can do it later. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Because we can't really do anything else, but we got some good progress done. I'm so excited by some of the things that we found. And that's giving us some goals for next time. So we are going to be back tomorrow. We are going to be playing some more of Dragon Age the Veilguard. And then we're going to be doing some more blueprints on Wednesday. Probably. Most likely. Let me go ahead and move us over to our end screen. Ooh. Looks like overlays are fixed. Well, that's good. I'll have to try to remember to turn them on when I do my stream tomorrow. When I started my stream today, unfortunately, all of our overlay, the overlay website that I use was down. So I had to disable all of my overlays. But it looks like they're working again. All right, let's get some music going, and then we can say goodnight, roll credits, all that good stuff. So like I said, we're going to be back tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Dragon Age the Veilguard. Wednesday's going to be probably more blueprints. I'm going to be off Thursday, but then we'll be back on Friday with more blueprints. Because I love this game. Oh, okay. Well, the credits did not capture things that happened while the site was down. That makes sense. Yeah, thank you again so much for rating, Vanna. Shout out to all of our mods for doing mod things. Hi, Fawn. Special thanks to all of our supporters over on Ko-fi. Or rather, Ko-fi. I think that's how they like to be pronounced, but I don't know. Crit, again, thank you so much for the 74 months. And Corey, thank you so much for the 65. If you're new here, be sure to hit that follow button. You can also hit the bell next to the heart and get notifications right here on Twitch whenever I go live. If you like notifications, you can join my Discord. You can also follow me on Blue Sky. I post in both of those places whenever I start streaming. Also, I have a YouTube, and if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Do the things, do all the engagement things. Leave a comment below too. Sure, let's do that. If you're not on my YouTube though and didn't know that I have one, you can go click the link that I just put in chat and go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Currently, I am releasing VODs literally every single day because I have such a huge backlog of VODs that I'm pretty sure I can release a VOD every day for the next 3 years. Hi have a lot of VODs. Right now, we are finishing up my Dave the Diver series that is releasing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesday is going to be our final Dave the Diver VOD. I'm also doing my Blueprints VODs on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They are about 2 weeks behind the stream. Because I think I'd have to look. They're either 2 or 4 weeks or something like that. So if you are avoiding spoilers, because I'm very far ahead, but you do want to watch me play Blueprints, you can check it out on YouTube. And then on Saturdays, we do one-off games, and on Sundays, it's demo coverage. So, like I said, new VOD every day. Go check out my YouTube. I've also got a Ko-Fi as my tip jar. I've got a Patreon where you can find all of my art stuff. Currently, I'm doing a little art challenge that I saw on Twitter for #Millennial. And it's a really cute prompt challenge where every day there's a new prompt that relates to being a millennial. So I've mostly just been doing a lot of fan art. Fan art of stuff that I loved as a kid and still love now. So you can check that out on my Patreon. You can also check it out on my Blue Sky. I've been posting it both those places. Also on Discord. So there's lots of reasons to check out my social media. I think I did my whole spiel. So let me find someone to raid into, I hope. It's quite late, so it's possible no one's live. Oh, I am torn. Because we have Ash Said Hi playing Oblivion. We also have the Brungo playing Blueprints. I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna give Ash a shout out, but we're gonna raid into the Brungo. So Ash is a lovely content creator, another fellow member of Team Emporium, so you should definitely give them a follow. They do a lot of retro gaming content, and they're just a wonderful content creator, so definitely check them out. But we're gonna go say hello to the Brungo, they tend to stream a lot later than I do, and they're currently also playing Blueprints, so it feels like a good follow-up. Again, thank you all so much for being here, hanging out, and watching. Have a great night, and I will see you all again tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow.